How to act around your girlfriend at school. Everybody gets a little nervous sometimes when they try to be affectionate with their girlfriend in the school environment. After all, it's not exactly the most romantic of places. Its purpose is the business of study, not love, and besides that, your mates are looking on most of the time, hardly conducive to fond lovey-dovey behavior. Let the ideas here help you beyond the initial nerves and feelings so that you can behave in an appropriate manner with your girl at school. Steps. 1. Relax. If you tense up whenever you're around your girl, it will prevent small talk. And small talk is very needed to keep things cool. 2. Act like you're perfectly confident about it all. If you're always nervous about what other people think because you don't think you're better than them, you will go nowhere fast. You have to think you're above any nattering and nonsense, and be proud of your girl. 3. Be confident. If you start glancing around nervously and you're worried about what to say, she will sense this and it will make things weird between the two of you. After all, she's probably just as nervous as you and her friends are looking on too. 4. Be a gentleman. She will notice the small things you do for her in school. Here are some great gentlemanly things to try. Brush off her seat at lunch to get rid of crumbs from a previous person sitting there. Carry her books to her next class every once in a while. If you do it often, it becomes expected, and the day you don't do it, she'll wonder why. Save her a seat next to you. This is the big thing. If you don't, and your buddy takes it, somebody's gonna be moving. She can get very mad and feel unappreciated. 5. Be private. If you and your girl both feel comfortable kissing, make sure you are alone. At school, there aren't many great places to kiss. Find a secluded spot away from the chaos in the halls or classes. If you just start sucking face in the middle of everything, you get some very unwanted attention and it's not enjoyable. Plus, you could also get in trouble. 6. Don't brag. Short and sweet, she's not a prize. What happens between you and her stays there. You can tell a few buddies, but don't ever go into detail. 7. Simply hug her every time you see her in the halls or when you part ways. This does no harm and just makes your relationship stronger. It's an easy task that can be ignored or forgotten. 8. Do not be too clingy. Girls hate this as much as guys do, so do not be overwhelming to her. Tips. When it's cold outside and if she doesn't have a sweater or a jacket on, give her your sweater or jacket. She will really appreciate that. It may seem somewhat awkward at first, but that is natural to seem awkward at the beginning of a relationship, because you are still getting used to her and being her boyfriend. Don't be too worried if she doesn't talk to you much or even sit next to you at lunch, because she is just getting used to it. If you want her to sit next to you or talk to you, just ask and you will receive. And don't get too bummed out when she doesn't hold your hand either, winky face. You can't talk about other girls, even to your friends. They could take what you say and tell your girlfriend as some kind of cruel joke. You have to be friends with her friends to a certain degree. If you are not, you have to fake it really well. Chew with your mouth closed at lunch. Breathe through your nose. If it's stuffed, then hold your breath or excuse yourself and go and blow it. At lunch, offer some of your food. If she doesn't take it, then at least she knows you were thinking about her and are willing to share. Warnings. When you're with your girlfriend, try not to do something stupid or embarrassing. If you feel yourself start to get on the brink of an argument in front of everybody, stop yourself and just say things like, "Okay, whatever you say, it is important that you say this in a sincere and forgiving manner, or it might sound like you don't care and that could start a fight," or "Sure." Your girlfriend will take it as agreement and that's all that matters. Try not to kiss during school. When you get in trouble, her mom and dad will not like you at all. Stay away from the kissing and making out and save it for a movie date. Which by the way are very fun.